Hi, this is Nick Forster. We're going to share one of our favorite eTown shows from the archives, and it starts right now.
Live from the Momentary in Bentonville, Arkansas, it's eTown on the Road with this week's guest from Nashville, Tennessee, Parker Millsap, our interview guest, Tom Rohr, and fantasy recording artist, Allison Russell. I'm Helen Forster. Right now, join me in welcoming our host, Nick Forster.
Thank you, Helen. Thanks, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to eTown on the Road here in Bentonville. We are glad to be here at the Momentary. You know, for those of you who are listening who don't know, Momentary is a repurposed processed cheese factory that has been converted to a performance space, an art space. And we're really happy to be part of that transformation and to be part of the programming here at the Momentary. They're doing a great job. They've only been open a few years, but it's a great example of how they've actually sort of embraced the history of this place. There are telltale signs out there in the lobby of what it used to be. The old industrial machinery is still there because history is important. History is part of the transformation. And the same is true, really, of any artist, any creative endeavor. It starts with a backstory. It's informed by the present moment, real life experience, and that is certainly true of our artists this week. Up first, Allison Russell has only recently been able to tell some of the stories from her childhood. To say it was a rough childhood is an understatement. She had a decade of abuse. She was homeless. It was a tough time. And it took an invitation from a friend of hers, Rhiannon Giddens, to participate in a collaborative program featuring Black women who played the banjo and their stories. It took that in a way to help her be able to open up that chapter and translate it into songs. And that produced the record that is her most recent project that's gotten all kinds of attention, nominated for Grammy Awards, lots of attention, with good reason. It's because that depth of emotion that comes from that is real and it's palpable. The record is called Outside Child. Allison has been on eTown a few times, but this is the first time she's here on her own, with her own band, and we're thrilled that we can welcome her here. So please help me welcome to this stage, along with her band, Allison Russell.
This song really changed our lives, and it brought us to the Grammys and the Juno Awards and the Americana Awards on both sides of the Atlantic, and the International Folk Awards and the Canadian Folk Awards, and it's taken us to the Libera Awards, and it's been very surreal.
Yeah, I'm a midnight rider, stone-born, a five-night flyer, and an angel of the morning too. Promise that the dawn will bring you. And the melody, the space between every note the swallow sings. I'm 14 vultures circling. I'm that crawling, dying bed on the smoke up above the trees. Good Lord, the fire and the branch that's burning, Lord. Maybe you were sleeping, Lord, but maybe she's now weeping. No, no, no. Ooh. Yeah, I'm a midnight rider, stone-born, a five-night flyer. I'm an angel of the morning too. Promise that the dawn will bring you. I'm the sick light of the hurricane's eye, and I'm a violent lullaby. I'm 6 fireflies, 1 street light. I'm a suffocating summer nights. Yeah. And I'm each of his steps on the stairway, and his shadow in the doorframe. I'm the tap tap of a lunar moth. I'm the stale beer on his breath. Hey, but his soul is trapped in that room, and I cried back in my mother's womb. I came back out with my gold and my greens. Now I see everything. Now I feel everything, good Lord. What the hell could they bring to stop me, Lord? Nothing from the earth, nothing from the sea. Not a God Almighty say. I'm a midnight rider, stone cold of fire, not tired. I'm an angel of the morning too. Promise that the dawn will bring you. I'm the wounded bird, the screaming hawk, the one who can't be counted out. I'm the dove thrown into bed. I can roll and shake it red. And I'm the moon's dark side, the solar flare, the child of the air, the child of the air. I am the mother of the evening star. I am the love that conquers all. Hey, I'm a midnight rider, stone cold of my night flyer. I'm an angel of the morning too. Promise that the dawn will bring you. Yeah, I'm a midnight rider, stone cold of my night flyer. I'm an angel of the morning too. Promise that the dawn will bring you. Thank y'all so much. I grew up in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Demon, demon, coming up from behind. Demon, demon, been there all my life. Demons, surely can't outride them. Oh, turn around, look them in the face. They don't like how sunlight tastes. No, 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 no. Standing on the corner, waiting on a school bus. She said I had such bad luck. I got the bad hair and the bad skin. I just could not understand it. Demon, demon, coming up from behind. Demon, demon, been there all my life. Demon, demon, surely can't outride them. Oh, turn around, look them in the face. They don't like how sunlight tastes. No, 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 no. Demons in my 3, in my 6, in my 9 used to be so damn terrifying. So we put them on the bus, we didn't let them drive. Turn them all into freedom riders. Demon, demon, coming up from behind. Demon, demon, been there all my life. Demon, riders sing, freedom singers ride. Lift us up to that good fight. Can you carry that song, that shield, that crown? Every last child in every last town. Oh, demon, demon, coming up from behind. Demon, demon, been there all my life. Demon, demon, surely can I ride him. Oh, turn around, look them in the face. They don't like how sunlight tastes. No, 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 Hush that fuss. Send your demons to the back of the bus. No matter how they holler, no matter how they moan, they can't change where they hide. Demon, demon, coming up from behind. Demon, demon, been there all my life. Demon, demon, I surely cannot ride 'em. Oh, turn around, look 'em in the face. They don't like how sunlight tastes. No, 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 no. Hush that fuss. Send your demons to the back of the bus.
Allison Russell, you know, you did a brave thing. You had this invitation to participate in this creative endeavor with some other strong women and opened the floodgates to your creativity and broke that bit of writer's block you were going through. But you, when you chose to make this music, you found a community that included British singer Yola and McCrary sisters and others who
Ruth
helped.
Moody, Erin Ray, and my current incredible circle of goddesses. There's 15 of us, women from the ages of 22 to 62, and we made this new album called The Returner together, and it was so joyful. And with our 3 chosen brothers, my partner JT Nero, his brother Drew, and a wonderful engineer named Brandon Bell. So they were the initiated brothers into the witch circle.
Oh man.
Good witch circle.
Yeah. Let's also not forget just your amazing band that sounds so good.
I know, they were all part
These
of it.
ladies
So
were
Elena
so great.
Canlas,
Yeah.
Elizabeth
Joy.
Pupil
Yeah,
Walker,
Elizabeth.
Joy Clark. We just have an incredible collective of women, and all of them are artists, writers, producers, multi-instrumentalists in their own right. You know, they're moonlighting with me. I'm so lucky that they're willing to do this with me.
That's cool. Let's drop a few more names while we're at it.
Okay. I love dropping names.
You did get to sing a song with Norah Jones at Willie Nelson's
Yes,
90th
I
birthday party at the
did.
Hollywood Bowl.
I did get to do
Not
that.
many people get to do that. You got to do that.
I have had the biggest crush on her for like 20 years. We got to do this song together, Seven Spanish Angels, which is one of Willie's favorite songs that he and Ray Charles became friends over. They were actually, each of their teams was trying to get that song, and they decided, let's just sing it together.
Yeah.
So Nora was playing the role of Ray Charles, and I was playing the role of Willie Nelson, and we had to sound check it in front of Willie Nelson.
Yeah.
Which was really nerve-wracking, but he was like, sounds great, girls, you know, from his little golf cart. He was speeding around.
Well, another name that deserves dropping, I think, is Brandy Carlisle.
Is there Bramley here tonight?
So for those of you who don't know Bramley, we are a chosen family, and Brandy Carlisle is our heart. She has been making music mean even more for so long. Yeah. She and her incredible wife, Catherine Shepard, they don't just run an amazing business where they, all the tide that rises all the ships and all the artists like me that they pull along in their wake, but they also run the Looking Out Foundation, which amplifies the efforts of so many different nonprofit organizations that are really working on harm reduction across the board in our communities, whether it is LGBTQ+, equal rights, whether it is fighting for sensible gun legislation in America. And I am wearing my red shirt for Mom's Demand tonight because it has touched my community very deeply. And I think everyone on all sides of all aisles can agree that it's time for a change, and it's just figuring out how we come to that agreement of what that can look like, and that we can honor our founding documents and still have well-regulated approach to gun control in this country, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I believe that very strongly, and so does Brandy.
It's amazing how many places you can find to be passionate and to be an advocate and a spokesperson for. I got an email from a friend today, and their little signature said something like, "Every day I am torn between saving the world and savoring the world." And I just wonder how you're doing
both.
with the latter. Are you doing enough savoring? Are you doing enough?
I think
Are
when you
letting
savor the world, you want to save it too, right? And the world, I think about this a lot. I think about the precipice that we're on. We are pushing ourselves. We are these precocious, brilliant, but emotionally very immature of a species, if you just look at us as a whole. We are in our adolescence, and it's a really scary, precarious time to be in one's adolescence. A lot of people don't survive their adolescence, right? Because they can't imagine it getting better. We're in an epidemic of that right now. And I think that as a species, we're on that precipice. Are we going to keep doing the self-destructive behaviors that make the planet uninhabitable for us? The planet will go on, just as it went on after the dinosaurs, right? But I would like for us to have a future on this planet. And I know we can do that together. And I know you'll have been doing that work so much in who you choose to amplify on this show. And I really appreciate that.
Thanks, Allison. I appreciate that. And it's hard to even acknowledge what you've been through, what you've risen above, and what you've turned it into. And we're just proud of you. We're inspired by your work and wish you the best. And I know you are an example for lots of people who have struggled. Reading a little more in depth about the kinds of things you went through, and sleeping in the cemetery in the middle of Montreal, and staying up in those all-night cafes and playing chess till the sun came up because you didn't want to go home. Yeah,
and I did not want to go home. This is true.
That's a childhood no one wishes on anyone. So congratulations, really, not only on surviving, but on channeling it and turning it into some powerful songs. So we're gonna hear some more.
Thank you, Nick.
Welcome back, if you would, along with her band, Allison Russell.
Thank you so much. We're going to play you the title track of the upcoming album that we just made. This is The Returner.
Now I let go everything that I've known. Let it go out, let it roll out with the tide. I can't think of a thing that hasn't been shot through with pain, like a nightingale's song in the dead of the night. Goodbye, so long, farewell, all I'll be oblivion. Throw me in the ocean, ooh, see if I can swim. I'm worth again, I'm a star child again. I come 10 million miles, ooh, I'm burning. I'm a summer dream, I'm a all the goodness and the love that the world's gonna give to me. I'ma give it back 10 times, people, are you ready? If you think you're alone, hold on, I'm coming. Now I unfold every lie I was told. Watch them scatter, watch them wither in the wind. I can't think of a thing that hasn't been born of a dream. Like a love supreme, like a circle unbroken. Goodbye, so long, farewell, all I've been. Ooh, oblivion, throw me in the ocean. Ooh, mama, watch me swing. I'm wild again, I'm starshine again. I come 10 million miles, ooh, I'm burning. I'm a summer dream, I'm a real light beam, I'm worthy of all the goodness and the love that the world's gonna give to me. I'ma give it back 10 times, people, are you ready? If you think you're alone, hold on, I'm coming. Don't you know, don't you know, don't you know you are never alone?
That's Allison Russell. Along with her band, Elizabeth Cooper Walker on percussion, Elena Canlis on vocals and keys, and Joy Clark on acoustic guitar. The record's called Outside Child, out on Fantasy Records. They will all be back a little later on in the show. Play some more music.
Your visit to eTown is made possible in part by Visit Bentonville, celebrating the historic town square, the miles of bike trails, and the city's commitment to both the visual and the performing arts. More information is available at visitbentonville.com. You're listening to eTown.
I'm Nick Forster. You're listening to eTown. Allison Russell is going to be back later in the show, and coming up, Oklahoma bred and now living in Nashville, singer-songwriter Parker Millsap is here to play some of his latest songs. And Allison was talking about our adolescent evolution as humans, and every week in eTown we try to talk about folks who are trying their best to make things better in some way, This week is certainly no exception. We have developed a little bit into a kind of a throwaway culture. We make stuff, we make waste, and then we throw it in the dump. That has been our pattern for a long time, and of course, we can't do that forever, for a lot of reasons. There is a group here in northwest Arkansas called Food Loops that's focused primarily on capturing food waste and compostable materials before they wind up in the landfill. And they make fertilizer for farmers and residents. Their motto is nothing wasted. It sounds simple, and it is not. But here to tell us more about Food Loops is Tom Rohr. So we are painting a kind of a bleak picture, Tom, for, us irresponsible humans who are just trashing stuff. But you guys found a way to try to make a dent, make a little difference.
Yeah, no, we're not as pessimistic about that. One of the things that we found is people really want to make a difference. And we love to meet those folks and talk about solutions. And we've been able to make a nice dent so far.
Yeah. How did this start for you personally? Like, how did you get into this particular passion?
Quite by accident, I came up through the corporate life. That's what brought me to Northwest Arkansas, and actually worked at Walmart for a while. And I still had a lot of gas left in the tank. I'm kind of a late entrepreneur, but I wanted to do hydroponics. And it didn't make sense. So I had listened to a podcast from a company from New York, and they claimed that they could turn food waste into fertilizer in 7 days. So when I was talking to the horticulturist and I asked her, I said, what do you think about turning food waste into fertilizer? And she told me, do you have any idea how big an idea that is? You have to do that.
Oh, cool.
So 2 months later, Food Loops was started.
Yeah. And tell me about some of your early awkward beginning efforts.
Oh, goodness. Well, the first thing was, we thought, we have to go to restaurants and see if that's even an option, if they would pay us to collect the food waste. We did that for about 2 weeks. And we had chefs chasing us down the street saying, when can you start? So,
did you have a place to put everything that you were collecting? Or did you have to find a spot to process this all?
Well, a big key to our business is working together and networking. We call it a free zone. Mm-hmm. So we're always looking for people with capabilities that match ours. And so our food waste now goes to the city of Fayetteville. So in a given quarter right now, we're up to 350 tons of just organic waste that goes down there, and they turn that into compost.
350 tons every quarter. Okay, so that's, roughly 100 tons a month that you're generating, a little more than that.
Yeah.
Do you have like 7,000 volunteers? How do you do this?
We have a powerful group of 8 people that work for us all the time. But we have hundreds of volunteers. Yeah. So, you would think in a market where labor is tough, it would be hard for us to find people.
Yeah.
But they find so much purpose in what they do. Yeah. And they work really hard, but at the end of the day, if they see this big pile of something that's going to be recycled and not go to landfill, it creates a lot of energy.
So as I understand it, you can go to events or big festivals or bike races or sporting events or whatever, and you can say, we will help you divert your waste from your event so that next year you can talk about this as an asset and as something that people will feel better about when they come to your event because they'll know that you're diverting a high percentage of the waste you're generating. Is that the plan?
Yes. The goal is to make it a zero waste event, which is 90% diversion from the landfill.
What's the sloppiest event you've ever been to?
We did a food truck event in North Little Rock, and we'd not ever done one quite like that before, and we had planned to be there like 2 a.m. Well, we didn't have like tents, and it rained, and we were just soaked like rats.
Covered in garbage and soaked like
exactly.
rats. Yeah.
It was 11 o'clock at night, and we had been going since 7 a.m, and then we just started laughing.
Yeah. It sounds like a colorful story, probably an odorous one as well. But I just want to ask you, if people are listening to this story around the country and they want to find out about how they might engage in this recycling, repurposing, particularly the idea that this is turned into compost, which is then, I'm assuming, distributed to farmers and citizens and regional gardens
Yeah.
and so on.
Yeah.
If they want to find out, is there a website they can go to and learn some more stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. Our website is foodloops.net.
Foodloops.net.
Yes.
Yeah. So you're capturing waste, diverting it from the landfill, making great compost, and satisfying a bunch of people along the way.
Yeah.
Not too shabby.
Yeah.
Well, like Allison Russell was saying, we're in this adolescent phase of our human evolution.
Yeah.
We got room to grow and grow up and try to do things a little better. I'm glad that you're helping people find the way and making good business sense out of it.
Yeah.
All right, Tom. Well, thanks for stopping by. Once again, this is Tom Rohr from Food Loops, and the website is foodloops.net. You can learn more, bring it to your town, your event. Thank you, Tom.
Thank you.
We are going to have more music from Allison Russell and her band in a little while. I want to mention right now, though, that we've got Parker Millsap is coming up next. Parker's been on eTown a couple of times before. He comes from nearby Oklahoma. He kind of burst onto the scene about 10 years ago with a ton of energy and attention. Great singing, great songwriting. He grew up kind of listening to the blues and singing in the Pentecostal church with his family. I think he's released 6 records under his own name now, and the most recent one is called The Wilderness Within You, which is such an interesting idea, not unlike this conversations we've been having. He's diving into some pretty cosmic themes, from the expansion of the universe to our connection to nature, both inside and outside of our bodies. He does it well, musically, artfully. We're glad he's back with us. Please welcome back to eTown, Parker Millsap.
Welcome to eTowns. This song's called What You've Shown Me.
Show me. I wanna give
Thank you. All right. This next song is about colonialism and the supply chain and factory farming. It's a fun song, I promise. It's called Half a World Away.
Who pulls the dirty strings that wrap around the earth? Who's choking everything for its money's worth? Who grows the food I eat? Who sews the clothes I wear? Who murders for my meat? Who gets it here from there? From half a world away, from half a world away, from half a world away, from half a world away. I'm living in the mouth of the big machine. It sucks the spirit out, sells me shiny things. I've learned to hear that ghost. I've learned to know his lies. He makes a moving toast, then drinks the river dry. From half a world away, 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 from half a world away. Who made this microphone? Who mined the metal law? Who takes the profit home? Who still poor? Who deals the mercy out? Who's made to beg for more? You know I got my doubt that I can pay my debt. I can't settle my score from half the world away. From half a world away, 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 from half a world away.
Thank you.
Parker Millsap, welcome back to eTown. Good to hear you sing and play.
Yeah, glad to be here.
That song is not unrelated to what we've been talking about.
Yeah.
And I also want to just say that the wilderness within is just such a cool phrase, such a cool concept.
Thank you. Yeah, I've been reading a lot of books about nature and ecology lately, and also things like the gut biome. That's kind of where Wilderness Within You came. I was learning about how there's more DNA that's not yours in your body than there is DNA that's yours.
Mostly bacteria. Yeah.
Yeah, yum.
Well, listen, I think it's important to revisit the wonder of the world, that sense of wonder and mystery and magic that we feel when we can really be present in nature and when we can be awed and sort of overcome by learning things about science or the way things work. It's true that I think we have to cultivate and preserve our curiosity almost like a limited resource.
Yeah, absolutely. One of my favorite authors, Ray Bradbury, I watched an interview with him recently, and he said, don't forget that the magic is still alive. That's a good reminder for me. It's still out there. We're still very much monkeys that have learned to do fun stuff, but we're still so connected to the natural systems of this earth, whether we like it or not.
Were you that kid when you were growing up? Were you out there in the back of your house in Oklahoma looking out at the windswept prairie and thunderstorms and stuff, or were you a nature-centric kid?
Sort of. I grew up kind of in the country, so more aware of, maybe wild areas than some people, but I was scared of ants. Like I was, wow. I was not a super nature-y kid, really. I played baseball and sat in my room and played guitar. But especially, since 2020, I feel like everybody was like, we got to get outside. And so I started doing that a lot. And then I started, just reading really good books and learning about where we come from, where all of our stuff comes from. And the ways that we've evolved, both with and against nature in some ways.
And it's kind of a spiritual journey too. I think the invitation to step outside and of your conventional, normal sort of impulses and be respectful about that stuff is important. Now, I know that this is on the more practical side. You've moved to Nashville, which is famous for co-writing. And are you that guy who makes appointments with other songwriters and tries to crank out songs with other people in a kind of commercial sense?
I tried, but songwriting has always been such a solitary pursuit for me. I started writing just like in my room as a preteen, and I spend a lot of time on my songs. I'll write it and then I'll let it sit for 6 months and then come back and tweak it, and then it's still not ready, and so I'll let it sit for a few more months, and then eventually I'll think like, that's the word that needs to change, and now it's done.
Kind of like compost.
It's very similar to compost. All this trash goes in my brain, and I'm trying to get something useful out of it. But it's such a solitary pursuit for me, and I take so long to get things to where I'm comfortable with them that, I find that a Nashville-style songwriting session is good to get something started, but I've never, finished something that I felt great about.
But there are lots of people to collaborate with. I notice on the title song, you've got Gillian Welch singing on there, and you've got other friends and family that are helping out.
Yeah.
It's a cool collaborative community. Well, quickly before we get back to more songs, you seem like things are going well. You've got, you're recording, you're putting out stuff, you're touring. I saw your calendar looks pretty full.
Yeah.
Got a bunch of dates on the books. You got a band you can use when you want to, and you can tour solo when you want to. And it's not easy. I know that it looks like so much fun to see somebody up there on the stage playing and singing.
It is fun.
It is fun.
This part's fun.
Yeah. But it's the rare exception, the person who can actually go out and really make it work.
Yeah. I feel incredibly grateful.
Yeah. Well, you're a skilled guy. You have a lot of talent, and you've been working hard. So.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, let's get back to more music. You got some more songs for us?
Absolutely.
From the new record?
Yeah. We're going to do Wilderness Within You.
Oh, cool. The title song.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Am I going to sing Gillian Welch's part? No.
I think Helen's going to do
Helen's
that.
going to do that. Okay.
Hey, Parker. We're going to make a song.
All right.
There's a wilderness within you. There's a forest in your heart. There's a wilderness within you, and it's been there since the start. There's an oak tree tall and mighty. There's a sparrow small and frail. That old creek's always winding down a million rabbit trails. There's a molehill like a mountain. In the mountain there's a cave. There's a brand new mama shouting. The wolves haul off her babe. There's a wilderness within you, a coral reef inside your soul. There's a wilderness within you, There's a sea that's never still. There's a story still unfolding, and I wish it always will. There's a field that's full of violets. There's a bruise that's purple-brown. There's a little bit of violence in a lot of fertile ground. There's a prairie wide and open. There's a jungle deep and dense. There's a sunset for the hoping in a busted down old fence. There's a wilderness within you. There's an ocean in your mind. There's a wilderness within you. There's a whole lot left to find. There's a voice that whispers softly. There's a tongue that's telling lies. There's the problem and the solving, all tangled up inside. There's a wilderness within you. There's a seed inside your soul. There's a wilderness within you, and it's out of your control. And it's out of your control.
Thank you.
That's Parker Millsap. Nashville, Tennessee, originally from Oklahoma. The record's called The Wilderness Within You. Along with eTone's Christian Teal, Adam Bodine, Kevin Johnson, Helen Forster sing in harmony. Parker Millsap.
This portion of eTown is made possible by the Scientific and Cultural Facilities District, or SCFD, one of the largest cultural funding mechanisms in the United States, supporting nearly 300 organizations in the greater Denver, Colorado area. And by the way, as a reminder for your viewing pleasure, there are over 2,000 videos on the eTown YouTube channel, where you can also subscribe in order to stay up to date with our latest video offerings. And our very special thanks to Scott King and Mike Abb from the Runway Group. Thank you, you guys, for everything. And also to Joe Thompson and the entire team here at the Momentary. You're all wonderful. You're listening to eTown.
I'm Nick Forster. I'd like to say hello to our listeners who are hearing eTown right now on stations like KSKO in McGrath, Alaska, on KKRN in Round Mountain, California, and on WNCS, The Point in Montpelier, Vermont. As always, if you want some more information about any of the guests on eTown this week, or you want to find out how to get tickets to a live show, or find some links to some of the many, many videos we have from the eTown YouTube channel, all that stuff can be found at eTown.org. So we've heard about all kinds of ways we can deep dive into our history, into nature, into our habits, into our garbage, and try to make things better. And it's inspiring. I'm always inspired by our guests. Hope you've enjoyed it so far. Right now, would you please help me welcome back to the stage, along with her band, Allison Russell.
Park. It was our mine after dark. Oh, the willow tree, it was my throne till I went home. Father used me like a wife. Mother turned the blindest eye. Stole my body, spirit, pride. He did each night. But it's one for the hate that loops ends, two for the poison and the roots, three for the children breaking through, four for the day we're standing in the sun. Of your life. If I'd believed it, I'd have died. Something told me that they lied. Oh, I survived. I left home, I was just a child. Slept in the graveyard end of the mile. When the sun came up and found my skin, I rose again. It's one for the hate and loose ends, two for the poison and the roots, three for the children breaking through, four for the day we're standing in the sun. Slipstreams and fever dreams. Do you see what I can't see? Tell me, I want to understand. From the coast of Africa to the hills of Grenada to the cold of Montreal, that whip still found. But it's one for the hate and loose ends, two for the poison and the roots, three for the children breaking through, four for the day we're standing.
That's Allison Russell, along with Elizabeth, Buko Walker, Elena Canless, and Joy Clark. The record's called Outside Child. Allison Russell and a great band. We've got time for one more song. I want to thank everybody for being on the show this week. I want to get everybody out on stage. Of course, thanks to Parker Millsap and his invitation to explore the wilderness within all of us. Coming over from Nashville. Thanks to our interview guest, Tom Rohr from Food Loops, closing the loop on food waste, helping us be a little more conscious of all of that. Thanks to the eTones and Helen Forster. Thanks to our crew here, the Momentary in Bentonville. They've been great, made us feel really welcome. Thanks to Allison Russell and her band. We found a song we all love. We hope you will join us and sing along because it's got a chorus we all know. I'm Nick Forster. Hope you can be with us next time right here in eTown.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light you see,
This is a production of eTown.